what do you want? So I haven't listened to Tamra's and Teddy's, but I haven't heard wonderful things from my audience that's slipping into my DMs.
Well, I think people now look at podcasts as just an extension of something that they're doing. Like you and I, we've fostered our shows, like we've built audiences, we have fan followings, like people look forward to it. It's many years in the making. But I think for a lot of people, it's almost like how they slap their name on, whatever, a hot sauce, right? Like it's just another thing that they're doing. So if you treat it like that, then people might like pop in and listen and pop out, but it's not going to be a viable source of income. And I think that's why you see housewives get on the bandwagon. They see how much work it is. They do a year and then they're gone off to something else.
I agree. And I think the other thing that these networks like iHeart and all these other networks should realize is the spinoff shows don't really work. Like the Man's Ode with Children, the spinoffs, like you are different when you're not in an ensemble. Like, and that's where it's like, again, like a smart housewife would be like, I hate these people, but wait, you're lucky that they're there. They're lucky you're sparring with them. Like Melissa should thank her ass that she has Teresa. Teresa should thank her ass she has Melissa, and so on and so forth, all down the line. Because what would you do otherwise? Your job would be harder.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think that like when it's just like one person, it's a whole different thing. And then, right, like what is your topic? Like, I mean, I guess like Tamra and Teddi could talk just about housewives forever. I mean, we do, but it's going to be different because like there's got to be an angle. Like I interview people. So I think Kyle went on to like throw her best friend a bone, and it got a lot of press pickup because it's Kyle talking.
Yeah.
But now what? Like I have Catherine Edwards on all the time and it charts every time. So like, do you want Kyle every week? Will she do that? I don't know. And even that, like, it's different. Like Catherine and I have a plan. We talk. Like, I can't just be like, oh, I'm fucking tired, Catherine. What do you want to do today? So I just think they don't realize there has to be a plan.
Oh, I agree. To me, Teddi is sort of kind of trying to position herself like she's been doing a lot of stuff for Extra. Like to me, she's trying to almost do that Mario Lopez path. Like she's obviously a daughter of a celebrity, so it's almost like she kind of wants that Extra Entertainment Tonight reporter correspondent. She's a celebrity liaison. That's what I see her show as, just being like almost a practice for her to interview people, but not like a must listen.
Well, okay, then the two things I have to say about that. Cynthia Bailey is winning that game because Cynthia Bailey is now on E-Pop and Access Hollywood, and she is killing it. She's doing so well.
Aww.
She's doing, because like, so I've seen some of Teddi's stuff. I'm not knocking her, but when I see her like on Access Hollywood, it is with housewives. So I'm like, is this the way to get like Erica and Dorit to talk? Cause like she's asking Dorit about the home invasion, Erica. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not has she done non-housewives? Because Cynthia Bailey is real, like, it doesn't have to be one or the other, but like Cynthia is so, picture it. Cynthia never went to the mat on Atlanta. She never pulled a weave or threw down. Cynthia, people could say she's boring, but Cynthia came out of it able to get a job because same with Garcelle. You look at like a Garcelle's on The Real.
Garcelle's great on The Real. She's really good. Yeah.
So whenever Garcelle debates each year, should I go back or not? You have a real job, sweetie. And like Garcelle doesn't go to the mat. She's not really going low. You know what I mean? She'll stick up for herself. But I feel like those are the people that, and I'm not saying Teddi went low. I'm just saying I haven't seen Teddi do Cynthia's doing interviews with like everybody, like real interviews.
Oh, okay. You just scooped me. I didn't even know that Cynthia was doing that. All right.
And she wants to do more of it. Yeah. Like, I mean, she doesn't like talk to Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, but she's done. She's really, and she's classy. And like, I don't know. I think Cynthia, it's perfect job for her. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure I don't know. I have to see more of Teddi in that capacity. I've seen some of her interviews and I don't know. It didn't grab
It doesn't wow you, David.
It didn't wow me.
It doesn't wow you. Okay.
And so like, if that's what she's practicing for, then who are the interviews on the podcast? I'm talking about on TV. Like, I don't know if I know she just started. She had on Kyle. So who else?
Coming out with a bang.
Who's next?
Good question.
I don't know. So no, I don't know. God, but this is very interesting, I think, talking about the podcast. But again, show me a great podcast. Like, I mean, you look at like Bethenny, like gets real guests. Like it should be a blockbuster.
Yeah.
Like you have Paris fucking Hilton and like Mark Cuban and like, not even that, but she's had you can get a real guest.
Yeah. Legit names outside of the Housewives realm, which is what you're saying is like, can these women that are housewives, sure, they can do their podcast, but can they bring on other big name celebrities, whoever, right? Nick Cannon, Garcelle's interviewing all those people, can you do that?
And Bethenny says, she'll say it herself. I hated having a talk show. I hate being scripted. Okay, a podcast isn't really, it's looser, but you're kind of saying you hate your podcast because isn't it the same thing as your talk show? I mean, other than the fact that there was a network.
I don't believe she hated the
talk show. You think it just got canceled?
I think that I don't think Bethenny has said this. Bethenny is not soft. She's not sweet. She's not open. Those are all the things she says she wants her daughter to be because she grew up tough. You can't be a talk show host. Oprah worked because Oprah was like empathetic and in every way. She disclosed everything that went wrong in her life. She wasn't, a size 1, she was like, she fluctuated in her weight. She came on one day, she was skinny. The next day she was, what woman in America couldn't relate to that? It's just, I think Bethenny should have done a talk show on MSNBC all about business. 30 minutes a beat or whatever, and just given people almost like Shark Tank, but she doesn't need any co-hosts. It should have just been, this is what's wrong with your business. This is what's right. This is what you should be doing. Why aren't you doing this? And that talk show would have hit 100, but trying to make her this Ellen, and I don't think Ellen was the right producer for it. Ellen has never, to me, I don't think Ellen has ever taken a talent and made them better. Like name someone like who
else has she tried with?
Ellen's had like a record label. I couldn't name anyone off of it. Yeah.
See, now you're giving me tea. I had no idea.
Okay. Do you remember the guy on YouTube that I swear his career died the day he signed with Ellen? Now he probably doesn't agree.
I remember somebody. Yeah. I remember
he reviewed all the food. I feel like it's Jalen. Oh God. Anyway, I just feel like nothing has ever popped off. Now, maybe to him, the goal was just like to be signed by Ellen to come out and be on her show. But I just think it's a special thing to foster, great talent and make them amazing. And I don't think Ellen was the right fit, but nobody, the talk show is the dream that everyone, I'm talking actors, comedians, singers, everybody wants a fucking successful talk show. If you can do, 100%. If you can master that.
Drew Barrymore is happier in life now than when she was on the movie sets.
Yes. 100%. I guarantee.
Because like she lives in New York, you go to it's your show. It's like, what is better than that?
It's your show. And it's so hard to do. So few people